Start.
It's Tuesday, September the 17th, and you're listening to 16 Inputs, just another random video game podcast. My name is Alan, and I'll be hosting today. So, yeah. Okay, everyone, introduce yourselves.
My name is Eric. Nice to meet you.
I'm John. Nice to meet you.
I'm Paul. Nice to meet you.
I'm Brian. I'm here.
All right, so why don't we start with what? I don't know. Just start.
What new games have you guys been playing recently?
GTA 5.
Oh,
I knew it.
course.
You were playing it a few minutes ago.
I'm still playing it, except I now paused it because the controller is dying off.
Oh.
Aw.
Yeah.
So how is it?
It's okay. I was expecting it to be good, but I wasn't expecting it to be this good. Yeah, I mean,
How's the online?
the online doesn't come until October 1st.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, that's disappointing.
No, I don't mind. I don't play online anyway.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, my favorite game was San Andreas, and since this is San Los Santos again, it's like, holy shit. They updated everything. Like, there's actually lens flares now when you ride off to a sunset in your car and all that stuff. And the place is freaking huge now. It's like bigger than GTA 4, Red Dead Redemption, and San Andreas combined.
Nice.
Yeah, but it's not just cause too big though. No.
Oh, it's gonna be a while before anyone can top that.
No, but it looks really good though. I was watching Brian play for a little bit. It actually looks pretty amazing.
Yeah.
When you look out into the vista, there's actually fog, light fog in the air and stuff that gives it a nice misty look to it. That it gives it a much more realistic look compared to games of the past, which is of course to be expected, but it looks pretty great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They actually simulated
So what about you guys?
some of the environments too. Like, you know how inside the Bay Area, we have the rolling fog going over the like Bay Bridge and stuff. But they have it here too, like some kind of fog like rolling down the mountains and stuff. It looks awesome.
Nice.
Yeah.
I just started playing Ico since it's free for Plus subscribers. And I like the atmosphere. I can already tell though that the kid that I have to play at's gonna get on my nerves. I can already tell. just his, like, everything about him I don't know why, it just irks me. His design is hideous to me. His voice is irritating.
It's because he has horns on his head, huh?
Not that, I mean, well, the fact that he has horns on his head and the fact that he tries to hide it with a bandage that doesn't do anything for it.
No.
And his running animations are just horrendous. Little technical things start to irk me.
Yeah, I can see that. How far have you played in that game?
I only put like 20 minutes into it. I started moving on to other things quickly.
I don't know. I actually like Ico, but I can see. I'm not so sure whether hold up for today's audiences or not, but I know that for its time it's actually quite good. But I know for kids nowadays, I don't think they will like it a lot because the controls are very archaic.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But innovative, like the fact that your call to the girl button, like if you hold it down, it also lets you hold her hand and drag her with you.
Yeah.
You were being dragged everywhere.
The people who hate escort quests will hate the game entirely. And it's like, yes, you literally have to hold her hand to take these.
It did popularize the escort quest thing. Like, but without Ico, there wouldn't be like Enslaved or BioShock Infinite or Last of Us and all those other games.
Really? There weren't any other games like that before Ico?
No?
Well, not like strictly.
Not like strictly like boy, girl, like travel, journey.
Not like escort mission where like Resident Evil 4.
Yeah.
That's an escort mission.
Yeah.
An escort game, basically.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, sure, there were escort missions, but it wasn't like an escort.
Yeah, it's not the whole game. The game focuses on that.
Amy.
Yeah, it's puzzles.
What did you say, Eric?
Yeah, it's also that. I recall you playing the puzzles in that game. It seems really difficult.
The puzzles? Yeah.
Yeah.
Puzzles. Oh, okay. I thought you guys said puzzles. I was like, what?
No, puzzles, man. Puzzles. I'm sorry. Yes, I don't know. The puzzles in that game looks ridiculously difficult. Like I don't know how I would have figured it out if I just went in blind.
I looked at a
Game
walkthrough. Yeah, game
Oh,
facts.
Yeah. If at first you don't succeed, internet.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you know, hey,
Oh,
why
like
not?
Haunting Grounds.
No, Haunted Grounds the same. Haunted Grounds, you need game facts for the first playthrough.
Yeah, that game is kind of mean.
Oh, just
Okay.
get the consolation prize. You get plenty of jiggle physics.
That's like, no, Brian, when you played it and you got what was it, the cowgirl outfit,
Yeah.
and you started firing at Deblita so many times that dude just started running away.
Yeah.
No, he doesn't do that inside hard mode. Hard mode, one swipe, you're dead.
Oh.
Oh,
He's like, fuck you, whack. And she goes like, ah. I was like, aw.
oh, speaking of new games, have you guys heard of a game called Toy Soldiers?
Toy
Toy
Soldiers?
So... No,
Toy
but
Soldiers?
I've
I
seen
think
the
I've,
movie.
that's Small Soldiers.
It's a
Whatever.
it's Toy Soldiers. It's you know those little World War One like little figurines that people get and they paint and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Is it like a
Um,
Korean game?
No, it's basically a tower game.
Oh. Like
Really
tower?
nice actually.
Wait, tower
Yeah,
defense?
originally from the Xbox.
Is it like a tower
Xbox.
defense game?
Yeah, it was originally on the Xbox back the E thing,
Oh.
and they brought it over to Steam, and it's essentially World War One, like a board game World War One, and you could fly planes and drive like old World War One tanks, and people would start launching like waves of people at you, and you got to build machine guns and gas turrets and little artillery cannons. And all the while, you look around and you see this giant board off to the side, and it said Bockles, famous toy soldiers made in Washington or something like that. So you know you're playing a toy game.
Okay.
And that's actually what I've been playing a lot recently.
Huh.
And I was playing the extra campaign where you are Germany and you have all these bunch of little soldiers, but then the British are actually aliens and they got flying saucers and knights and little red fire trucks and like giant Japanese robot toy that comes out and tries to kill you as the final boss.
Yeah. Huh.
Relatively adorable, actually.
How's the art style? Boy.
It's actually pretty good. It's it's a little old school, but like little toys would explode into gears and whatnot, or like the soldiers would be crushed into poor little plastic bits. But otherwise, it's actually pretty good.
Huh.
And it's this on Steam or what?
It is on Steam, yeah.
Okay.
It made World War One Elite Red. Only thing I find so disturbing. Like you can gas hundreds and hundreds of soldiers to death, and you want to because that's how you make money to buy more turrets.
Okay.
I kind of feel torn about that one bit, but that's about it.
Gas soldiers to make money to buy more gas.
And gas more
Oh,
soldiers.
essentially.
Yeah.
Upgrade the gas poison turret into a flamethrower turret.
Now that's
So
a
now you
self-sustaining economy.
And then just burn them down. You're like, okay.
Until you run out of gas.
Yeah.
No, but then you kill soldiers. You use what gas you have to kill soldiers to buy money to get more gas.
Hmm.
Or oh yeah, the Red Barons and stuff like that. It's actually pretty interesting though.
Does it actually teach history?
No.
No.
Well, There's like names of famous battles, but that's about it.
Okay.
And like you send in the beginning, you send one wave of soldiers, but you don't really control it, so you just send them and you watch them get slaughtered, and that's it. And you just
Yeah.
gotta defend.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I miss about some games where they actually don't teach you stuff anymore. Like I remember back with Age of Empires 2, you used to learn about different events in different parts periods of history.
One of our favorite mistakes.
No, like for example, there was a Joan of Arc level that was pretty cool, and you could basically control
Joan of Arc.
Joan of Arc and build bases and try to defend France from being invaded.
Yep. Under the war.
That was back in Age of Empires 2, though. They stopped doing that in Age of Empires 3, and then after that, the studio went defunct.
Yeah, Age of Empires 3 became some sort of weird conspiracy story about the Fountain Youth, right?
Yeah.
Like they had pirates and crusaders. I don't like. It was a crusading knight like ended up in America. I'm like, what the hell happened?
Yeah, I was like, wait, why are you trying to tell a story? I mean, okay, you did that with Age of Mythology. It was okay, but that's mythology. You can make up shit as you go. But like, Age of Empires is like it's based on history. It's factual.
Yeah. They said like a crusader knight for like what was it, 1100s or something like that. But then it's like the 1700s, and for some reason he's 300 years old.
Yeah.
And some female pirate and like some Ottoman Turkish musketeer or something like that. I'm just watching this and I'm like, what am I playing? And you got to defend the Newfoundland from Russia, from California.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I was so confused.
That's kind of weird.
Here's a
All I
question
know is
for
I
you guys.
Okay.
It's like of all the games you've played that have a cliffhanger ending or some kind of sequel book, which one of those do you want to see a sequel to most of? Like a direct sequel. It's like the one I've been thinking about is Dreamfall, The Longest Journey.
Yeah.
Oh, there is a sequel coming out for it.
Yeah, but when?
Weird.
Waiting forever.
Dreamfall chapters, is it?
Yeah, but he's talking about when. Anyway, that game, yeah, it really needed the ending to tie things up properly, and the cliffhanger ending, I thought it didn't really fit with the rest of the narrative for it though.
Hmm.
Yeah, it just came out of nowhere. Like, okay, we ended.
We ran out of money.
Yeah, basically.
So, cliffhanger.
Yeah.
I don't know. Psychonauts?
I don't know. I never really was a Psychonauts fan.
I still haven't played Psychonauts.
It's an interesting world. It's kind of fun and
It's okay.
yeah. Oh, actually, speaking of the devil, Age of Empires 3 is 66% off on Steam.
I know.
I already have it.
Just staring at it, kind of angry.
Why? Old memories?
So you know that I like history, and you know I hate it when they fuck up with history.
I love Age of Mythology. They still haven't put that shit up yet.
I know. Why not?
Well, I'm trying to save money, so I'm avoiding Steam sales. I'm avoiding Steam. I need to save money.
I didn't buy anything during the Steam sale because I couldn't find anything interesting.
I think the only thing I bought was Toy Soldiers.
Uh,
Oh, and some fairy game that I kind of regret buying.
yeah.
What?
Oh, was it the Fairy Tale Battle thing where
the
like
Fairy Boom Freezy or something like something.
yeah, where it's
game.
like they tried to make fairy tales all bloody and shit, but they're like battling.
No.
No?
No, it's just like a hack. It's like a cute little hack and slash, and it's a really good hack and slash. But oh my god, the moe hurts. It hurts so bad. It hurt. It's so moe. It hurts.
Okay.
You.
Like as soon as she started talking, I just paused the game and turned it up, and I had to like clutch my heart and get starting up again.
It tastes like diabetes.
The first thing I thought was if Alan saw this, he would probably kill people.
No, I probably just won't play it.
Ugh.
Sounds bad. Really bad.
Yeah. I don't know. I think this year has been a good year for gaming, actually.
I've always said that this year was the best year in gaming. I mean, we first started out the year with Ni no Kuni. Then after that, we got Tomb Raider, BioShock Infinite, then The Last of Us. Then after that, we got like Saints Row, GTA. Not to mention all the new consoles coming out with the launch titles too.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. I felt there was a lull in the summer sections though.
Oh, isn't there always a lull during summer?
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit.
And the holidays are coming.
Yeah.
What games are coming out that everyone's kind of looking forward to this year? I mean,
GTA 5.
Well,
Besides GTA 5, since that's already out.
I don't know, Pokemon?
yeah.
Pokemon always does take things by storm.
Pokemon? I don't know. I don't feel like this Pokemon is that innovative. People are like, oh man, it's in 3D. I was like, yeah, I'll wait until they make a third game. You know, they always make a third game.
But I can combine all the regions into one Pokemon game.
It'll be a Pokemon MMO. If they make a Pokemon MMO, Nintendo will be rolling in cash, but Nintendo's like, no, we're afraid of online. We don't understand it. Yeah. Wait, what?
And they're already rolling in cash. They don't need it.
No, they're not. The Wii U is losing them tons of money.
Put a Pokemon MMO on the Wii U.
Pokemon will still get it back.
Yeah.
Would that revive the Wii U then?
The consoles don't do good. The franchises do good.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing which sells well right now is Mario, and this year is like Mario, Donkey Kong Country Returns, Animal Crossing, Fire Emblem. All those games sold quite well on the 3DS.
They also have the Pikmin. That Pikmin came out.
Pikmin is a niche crowd though. Like, I don't know. I don't think it's a system seller because when I was looking at it, I was like, I don't think the casuals will understand it. They'll be, oh, what's this? This looks cute. Then after when they start playing, they're like, oh, it's a strategy game. And oh, you must choose all these different color Pikmin for different jobs. What the hell's going on? You know, stuff like that.
That's why
game a little bit. When I was playing that game a little bit, I felt like some sort of mass murderer.
Yeah, because you're killing them.
I know, you're sending them wave after wave. It's like World War I. It's god awful.
You're like, go, harvest fruits for me. Then they go like, okay. Then they go through the river and then they drown themselves and you're like, ah, fuck. Then at night, you see all these little
spirits.
Yeah. No, I like that when they die, you see their ghosts hang around and stuff, and you're like, oh shit.
That's what makes
you feel any
Overlord
better.
so much more fun. That's what makes Overlord way more fun, because you don't care about these minions. They're hilarious when they die.
Yeah.
And they're also cute, like if they destroy pumpkins and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Use them as helmets.
Okay, I admit that was kind of adorable, but still, you're like, gotta kill 1 million for one to get a pumpkin helmet.
And you could also kill baby seals.
Yeah, that was kind of disturbing. Just a little bit. Oh, actually, Amnesia came out too, didn't it? The new Amnesia.
Machine for Pigs, yeah.
Yeah. I wasn't able to look up any reviews on it. How was it?
It wasn't as good as Amnesia.
Oh.
What? I don't know. Okay, here's the thing though. Like, I can't see first-person games that well because, you know, it hurts my brain, but I was watching Let's Plays of it. I saw a Let's Play of Amnesia. I liked it. Okay? After I saw a Let's Play for a Machine for Pigs. And they basically stripped out even more features, which I was like, what?
What?
Yeah, it's like, instead of this weird thing chasing you now, it's more like a creepy sound here or there, and like you see this like pig-looking thing walking on 4 legs, just like appearing down in the hallway and stuff. But they focus more on the story this time. So it's like, huh.
So maybe it's scarier if you play by yourself in the middle of the night.
I know. I thought Outlast was way more scary. Have you guys heard?
Well, yeah, that one, there's something definitely chasing you.
Outlast, I thought was pretty cool. It's like you're this guy going to an asylum and you brought a video camera with you. So every time when the lights are out and stuff, you turn your video camera night vision mode, so everything has this like greenish washed up tinge.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's this fat, bloody guy who's chasing you all over the asylum.
Hmm.
I thought that was freaky.
Kind of sounds like I forget what it's. It was like based on these series of like horror stories, and this one is just you, a flashlight, and an endless staircase. And it's one of the scariest games on the planet.
Sounds familiar.
I know what you're talking about.
Isn't that
was really-
stairs?
No,
The-
it's like it sounds like it's got some kind of like government like
Oh.
designation title, like letters and numbers.
Oh.
Hmm.
I know an indie game called Stairs, and all you do is just climb upstairs and you have a flashlight.
It's like that, except you're going down,
Hmm.
and you know that there's something with you, something following you or chasing you, or you're gonna meet up with it. You don't know where, you don't know when. You just keep walking, you keep hearing sounds. Flashlight flickers, it covers very little area, and you just keep going.
Okay.
Speaking of indie games, what was that one game called? Papers, Please?
I don't know.
I don't play that much.
Which one? What's it called?
Papers,
Please.
Immigration game?
I don't know that one.
It's the immigration paperwork.
Immigration paperwork.
You're essentially like this. You're essentially in the Soviet Union. You're basically country, and you're basically running a border and a border checkpoint. You gotta like call people in and give them ID, and you have to decide basically, do you go through or do I send you away with the men with the big guns? And like, the more you send people through, the more money you make to feed your family.
Okay.
But then there's some people who are trying to escape the country or trying to like meet up with like long lost relatives or something like that. It kind of sucks, and you're like, oh, I don't want to starve, but I really don't want to send you away to the next.
So basically, if you're heartless, you have all the food you can eat.
Yeah, essentially, it's very story driven. So if you're completely heartless and don't give a rat's ass, don't play the game because you're not going to get anywhere. But besides that, it's actually a really, really good game. It's just, I just feel bad.
Speaking of story driven, I just played through the Telltale games for Walking Dead.
On the Vita?
Damn that. On my computer.
Oh. Okay.
Damn, that was good.
Yeah.
I hate
And I
that.
felt like such an ass all the time. Even though I was trying to be nice, I still felt like an ass.
Okay, did you save Larry?
Which one was Larry?
The old crappy guy.
Oh yeah, I saved him. Only
I-
for him to die.
Well, I didn't like him to begin with, so I was
Only
like,
for him to die in the next chapter.
I don't know. I was like, you know what? Fuck you.
I was going like a total good guy.
Who do you
I was
give
trying
the
to give a
food
total
to?
good guy. I think I gave it to Duck and Clementine.
Oh yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I did.
That's what I did
Kids
too.
first.
Women, children first. After Larry's like, fuck you, why did you give it to me? I was like, well, fuck you, bitch. Go die. It's like your kids.
Especially in the second episode where it's like the cannibal people.
Oh,
You have a chance to be a total dick to Larry. Like, you can say, don't eat the food, but then Larry will insult you, and then you can say, fuck you, Larry, eat up. And then tell him what it is after he's eaten.
That's awful and yet kind of awesome.
Well,
It's
he
all
was,
right,
he
as long as you keep Clementine from eating it, it's all right.
yeah, I mean, he was a douche to you.
Clementine will remember that.
I don't know. I think it's justified. Larry was a douche to begin with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why they killed him off in the second episode.
I like the bum though, but too bad he had to die too.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I was like, oh well.
And they did a good job of like catching you off guard completely at the very end.
I was kind of expecting it.
Jimmy.
I don't know. I was like, this is a zombie game. I was kind of expecting that kind of ending. I was like, yeah.
But it's like you expecting who it would be.
No, yeah, but I wanted to see like who actually survived, and it's different from every playthrough. So I was like,
It's like who's actually survived and talking to you.
Yeah.
And they made Clementine too damn cute.
I thought
It's
she
like
was
when you
okay.
teach her how to fire a gun. It's like my hands hurt and there's a noise in my ear like all you can say in your head is "Daw."
I thought she was okay.
Yeah.
Personally, I liked Ellie from The Last of Us better than Clementine because she could actually hold her own.
Believe it or not, Clementine's voice actress is like a grown woman.
Yeah, so was the same for Nanako in Persona 4.
Wait,
They
what?
do that
Really?
way too much.
Yeah.
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 That's
So
how
whenever you
they're.
hear a little girl's voice, always in that's coming from an old woman's mouth.
I'm pretty sure they cast Jennifer Hale. Jennifer
Like
Hale could do
Kira from
an 8-year-old voice anyway.
Oh yeah, Jennifer Hale's got a crazy range.
Yeah.
Like Kira from Soul Calibur. That tail. That crazy psycho girl. Get that high pitched squeak
Yeah.
voice. It's like every time I see them, I'm like, no, that can't be her. That's the Wander, and she's doing this like crazy Harley Quinn voice.
Hmm.
Have you guys seen the new PS Vita TV yet?
Nope,
No, I
what's that
have
supposed
not.
to be?
It's basically a screenless, controllerless PS Vita that connects to your TV and it acts like a console. Basically, it's a PS Vita, but a home console version, where you can use the DualShock 3 controller and play games that way.
Huh.
I don't know. People are speculating that they're using it to compete with the Apple TV because they can stream Netflix and stuff, and also play Vita games. Select Vita games though, because it doesn't have a touch screen, so only some games are supported.
It supports all future titles.
Yeah, well, that depends though. If the future titles are made for it.
Like, I know it supports Persona 4 right now. It also supports Hotshot Golf and a lot of other games too.
Soul Sacrifice, yeah.
Yeah, Soul Sacrifice, yeah. And they're
I
selling
think-
it for $99 too, so I was like, huh.
Yeah, I think it's a pretty good move for them, considering that it's a pretty cheap console to get into.
Oh yeah, $99 for like basically having a Roku, Apple TV, or whatever that whole chain of devices and a Vita at the same time. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And personally, I think that PS Vita has the best YouTube player because it doesn't display ads.
Yeah. Oh, yes, like you can put comments and the videos side by side. So if the comments are automatically update, you can actually see what people are saying about that video. Yeah. I don't know. I thought it was interesting.
I kind of always felt that if you have like someone who responds or something within seconds of a response, I always found that to be a little creepy.
Hmm.
Because like whenever because like I'm doing online commissions, and sometimes I feel a little creeped out if I send a preliminary piece over to the client and they respond literally within a minute. I feel like, okay, this person's got no life. They're just sitting there checking the internet.
Or they just connect their email to their phones, and they'll be like, oh, okay.
Still creepy.
Okay, thanks, bye.
Basically.
Even one letter response is creepy?
Yeah.
Like, okay.
I do that.
Yeah.
The fact that it's been right there. Yeah, this is not a text message. This is email.
So,
Okay, off topic.
yeah.
Hmm.
I'm thinking any other games that play recent.
Actually, I started playing the Diablo 3 console demo, and I'm actually enjoying it because it feels like Gauntlet, the classic arcade hack and slash game.
On the PS3?
Yeah,
How does it run?
it runs very smoothly, 60 frames.
Interesting. Huh.
Oh, they're
Yeah.
getting rid of the auction house too.
Yeah, they're getting rid of it.
I'm really tempted to get like the full version and just get a couple more controllers and just have like my brother and some.
Yeah.
So is there any reason to get the PS4 version later on?
Well, probably not unless
Really?
like if you don't have it and you have a PS4, go ahead. But I've got a PS3 already, so. Unless they make a tweak to it, like they enhance the graphics to like its fullest quality and stuff, or something like that.
Will the graphics be that much better? Because when I saw Diablo 3 on the PC, it didn't look graphically intensive, though.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really run that well on my computer either. So I don't know. I think Diablo 3 it's fun, but I don't know. I find it a little short.
Is it overrated?
Yeah, a bit, just a bit.
No, gameplay wise, I'm enjoying the hell out of it. Although
As fun as it is, I mean, I find it more forgettable compared to like the Diablo 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, Diablo 2, I mean, I remember, like, before StarCraft 2 came out, before World of Warcraft, and even with World of Warcraft, I was still playing Diablo 2 and finding plenty of people online.
Yeah.
It was too much fun.
Everybody's
Well,
playing.
Even
Yeah,
StarCraft 2,
well,
I
Diablo 2 is a classic. It's like,
There were
if
some
it's,
people playing Diablo 1.
yeah. I mean, it's one of
There's
the
still tons of people
best.
playing Diablo 2.
It's one of the best games on the PC. So, and if you try to like, make a sequel to that, it's like how?
I mean, yeah, they made it look a little prettier and stuff like that, and they didn't really change the gameplay mechanics. But I
Well,
think that might have been their problem as well.
well, that's the same thing with StarCraft 2, isn't it?
There's one.
Essentially, I mean, when I played StarCraft 2, I was expecting something new. I
Yeah.
didn't get anything new. I got the exact same thing, only prettier, and that kind of made me mad.
There's more of the same with a prettier shell.
Yeah, I mean, it's good to keep it the same, but a couple new things into it and experiment with some stuff, man. I mean, it's just the same thing. I might as well just put the original stuff out.
Yeah.
Well, the thing that I really liked about Diablo 3's gameplay was how it was a bit more streamlined. Like, playing Diablo 2, you can only have 2 abilities at one time. And to switch would be tedious, and like in the middle of combat, it's not worth it. But in this one, like, there's like, the abilities are split into like different classes. So you have like an offensive, a defensive, an elemental ability, depending on your class. So like the mage will have like a fire element or something.
Is there one
like,
class
offensive,
is there one class in Diablo 3 where it's overpowered in a way, like how the Amazon was for Diablo 2?
I don't know. I've only been able to play as 2 classes because the demo locks the other 3.
Oh no, it's it's a new class they got from the Demon Hunter.
Mm-hmm.
The Demon Hunter is really OP. Really overpowered. I mean, at first it's okay, but then as you keep on playing and level up and you get a few good stuff, you realize you could just snipe anything and then just watch their little head explode. And yeah, you don't get touched. It's kind of scary. I think they might have fixed it by now, and I know the Witch Doctor was OP for a while too. Especially mine. I summoned like 4 zombie dogs plus 3, and my main attack is basically lobbing little fire bombs at everybody. So I'm a walking cannon, and nothing touches me. And then I have the zombie dogs explode if they get low on health, and damage like all kinds. So yeah, it's kind of overpowered. Yeah. But not as bad as a Demon Hunter.
Okay.
Geez.
I don't know. Do you guys? Oh, go on, Paul.
Have you guys played Faster Than Light?
No.
No, I've heard of this stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's just a really frustrating game because it's pretty much luck based. So at any moment, your ship can be completely destroyed.
What?
Yeah, so just like random enemy can just completely destroy your ship out of nowhere, and it just sucks.
Wouldn't there be tons of
That
race
sounds
quitters?
awful.
Yeah, it's like I played it like a few months ago, and I had to stop playing because it was just frustrating me so much.
That
Sounds like
awful.
EVE Online.
Wait, is this that mathematical, like the ship is going at like light speed or something like that, right?
Yeah, but it's like a strategy game where you have to battle against other ships. So that's basically it. And then you could upgrade your ship and stuff like that.
It kind of sounds like that MMO. What was it called?
Oh, EVE Online?
Yeah, that one.
Hmm.
That game scares me.
EVE
amount of
Online
money
scares you?
do it.
Oh, yeah, okay.
The amount the amount of money people actually put into it. It's
Well,
I wouldn't say ridiculous.
Well, the fact it's amazing how it's like an actually like user-based economy. Like everything that happens is entirely user-based. Like there's no like computer-generated cash flow going in that game. It's all like if somebody buys a ship, that ship is being sold by someone or was pre-owned by someone. It's not like you go to a weapons vendor in World of Warcraft and pick up a generic sword that can be bought a million times. It's like if you buy a ship, somebody bought and sold that ship before.
Or somebody made it or something like that.
Yeah, it's like all the content's like user generated.
Yeah, I'm looking at this game and I see more as a science project for the people running it than like an actual game by the people playing it. Like they have their own economy. They have this really terrible concept where there's like these little guilds and people would basically infiltrate into the guild and then they would basically pretend to be a guild member until they reach like the higher echelons of the rankings and whatnot, and then they would steal their plans and completely wipe their data and then take it back to their original guild. It's basically like what two companies are fighting or something in this like company theft. That's essentially what it is.
Yeah, like there was one guy who owned an entire bank, stole all the money from the bank, bought and built the most powerful ship like in the entire game, and challenged people to try and kill it.
Yeah, and not only that, he like how many millions of people did he just financially destroyed right there?
Yeah.
Back to square one. It was really scary because there's literally no one you can trust in that game.
Yeah.
Like some guy who has infiltrated this company for 3 years in a video game. I can understand if you infiltrate like Bank of America, but I mean, if you work for Wells Fargo or something like that, but a video game?
He really wants that virtual money.
It's just...
I want to buy that planet.
Somebody else's satisfaction, I guess.
I guess. And he decided it's like a troll's dream come true. He just officially pissed off like 8 million people in one moment.
Oh, it's probably some guy who hates
Years,
EVE Online, but he wanted to make a point to all the EVE players.
Well, the thing is, he works for another guild.
Huh.
And it's apparently not uncommon for two guilds to essentially like suddenly go down under because another guild had a mole for the like last 8 years or something like that.
There would be better if that guy worked at Blizzard on the World of Warcraft team.
God. That's funny.
and
Yeah,
infiltrate Square Enix.
I mean, besides the economy and that,
I actually
No,
like
pro-
Final Fantasy 14. I've been playing it for a while. It's actually pretty fun.
oh, yeah, how did that go? I hear it was going crazy bad.
Well, now you could get in now without any problems. Before I had to use Japanese servers. So
That's a little embarrassing. On Square Enix's part, that's a little embarrassing, I mean.
yeah, but you know it's an MMO launch. Most MMOs fuck up during their launches.
Yeah, but most MMOs don't like screw up so bad
I
that they
don't
have
know.
to shut.
Okay, their reason was this. They said that Final Fantasy 14 sucked so bad that they thought that during the relaunch nobody would join up because they thought that because since the first version was bad, they think that like only a few
Less
people will try it, so that they could give like a early review for it. But they didn't realize
Yeah.
that when they released it, that everybody wanted to try it.
Oh God. So they essentially screwed themselves over because
Yeah.
they were unprepared.
They only had 200,000 servers. I was like, what?
What? That's embarrassing.
You only limit yourself to 200,000 people? That's it?
Yeah.
Well, how was it like, Alan? You played the first version, right?
Not really. No. I always watch reviews and
I
stuff.
seen a Let's Play of the first version. It was
I played a little bit of 11 before that. Final Fantasy 11.
No, I mean the first version of Final Fantasy 14.
No, I didn't play. No, I didn't play it.
oh.
Well, you said the second one is good.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's mostly side quest at the moment though, and level grinding.
Oh, yeah.
So what's a basic MMO?
Yeah, it's basically a basic MMO.
Yeah.
But the visuals are pretty good, and I actually like how the story is progressing along.
I don't know. For me, it feels like it's a hodgepodge of everything Final Fantasy. Like they have a golden saucer, they have chocobos, they have a guy named Sid. Then after that, they also have like the armor from Final Fantasy 12. They have the Magitech from Final Fantasy 6.
What?
Yeah, it's like they took like a hodgepodge of everything Final Fantasy and like put it into this MMO and call it fan service.
Didn't
Yeah.
they already make a game like that on the PSP?
No,
All they do
that's a
is-
fighting game, not a MMO.
Doesn't matter. They already kind of did it.
Yeah.
Actually, speaking of MMO, isn't Elder Scrolls? They're coming out with an MMO.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's
Is that
nice.
subscription based or free to play?
I don't know.
That's
All I know is
subscription
that-
based.
Elder Scrolls?
Yep, Elder Scrolls subscription based.
All I know is that it's a
But I
prequel
think
to
there
all
will be
Elder Scrolls.
what is it? I think there will be like a trial, maybe. I don't know.
Trial period? Trial demo?
Yeah.
Early access beta? Whatever.
Probably.
Yeah, that's just a way to tease people. It's like, yes, you get to play the whole game for an hour.
Nah, standard is 30 days.
Try to do a speed run within an hour.
Or somebody will.
Quick exploitation.
I don't know. I'm looking forward to the next Elder Scrolls. Something online stuff.
Not the online stuff, that is.
I'm actually also looking for like Dragon Age. Dragon Age 3.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely looking forward to that. Just kind of annoyed that like they're not pulling like the Mass Effect style where it's following the same character through each series and your choices have some kind of profound effect. But instead, it's like this one's going to be a brand new character you play as and everything.
Well, the difference between Dragon Age 1 and 2 were also like that too. Where
Yeah.
Yeah.
the
But
characters...
it's like for 2 and 3, they could have continued with Hawk's story.
I don't know. To be
Especially
honest,
since it left you with like a huge
Isn't
cliffhanger ending.
Dragon Age 3 going to be in New Orleans?
What?
New Orleans.
New Orleans, yeah.
Yeah, it is. It's the way I feel was Mass Effect first game started out with Shepard, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And
And
the
it's
second
both-
game and third game.
Yeah, and it just rolled with it. But in Dragon Age, the first character you got was just some unknown warden that saved Grell. Okay, good for you.
Yeah.
The second game was a guy named Hawk, and I don't even remember where the place was. And
And
I
he
guess
was,
people were upset that they didn't get to control the character they created in their own image or whatever,
yeah.
and then the story kind of falls apart. This is
No,
Hawk,
they
not
were-
in Hawk.
Yeah, they were pissed off because they were like, hey, I spent, like, let's say, 30 hours with my character from Dragon Age 1. Why am I playing this dude called Hawk? And why is he important?
Yeah.
Then they realized that the whole game was set at Kirkwall, which you don't even really do anything except for jump from places to places and solve troublesome shit like, hey, like, Elf lost her son, so you must go to this island and find her son. Or, hey, like, the mages are being under attack. Maybe you should help them too. They're like, what? Fuck that.
And I found that Hawk wasn't really. I couldn't connect with Hawk in any way, shape, or form.
I thought Hawk was okay.
I was always doing the sarcastic and silly responses, so Hawk was hilarious.
Yeah, Hawk was hilarious when he was sarcastic. So I didn't mind him, but
Yeah.
Watching Isabella and Aveline get into a verbal fight, and then Hawk comes in. Ooh, are there any seats left?
I don't know, but like when they show Dragon Age 3 and then when they show Morgan and people Morgan? People were like, woo, she's back. I was like, I don't really care. I thought she was a bitch inside Dragon Age 1.
I actually liked her because she was a bitch. I thought she was hilarious.
She was voiced by Claudia Black. What do you expect?
Yeah, you're right. But to me, I thought she was.
Yeah, but
Well,
inside
not me.
Uncharted, she was funny. Inside this one, she's like, no, fuck you. If you're strong enough to survive, then fuck you. I was like, well, fuck you, bitch. Maybe you should go die or something.
I don't know, but she can't. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I just hope they bring back
That's why.
some of the
That's why
enjoyable-
she's so mean to you
That's
because
true.
she knows she can't die and she knows she's better than you, and you're like, I hate you, and yet you're right.
I was like, I heard you. I'm mortal. Fuck you. Who are you to judge?
And then she just laughs at you. That's the thing.
Your mother's a fucking dragon. What's my mother?
I
Dead.
don't know. Bringing her back makes me. I don't know about her bringing her back. I'm not.
Yeah, they are bringing her back. They showed her inside Dragon Age 3.
Her mother isn't a dragon. Her mother's essentially an.
Yeah. Huh. I don't know. I
I just
don't know
hope
if I
they
like
bring
What?
I just hope they bring back
I don't know.
Eric in for a cameo to see, because he was one of the most enjoyable things in the second game.
Screw Anders. Don't bring him back.
Uh,
Ever. Again.
Right?
Not the beard.
If they bring back Anders again, I'm going to be kind of pissed.
I just love that point where Bartrand betrays them, and he's like, "Yeah, I hated Anders in the second game.
Yeah.
He caused all the problems that you're being blamed for and stuff."
Yeah.
No, Brian, you thought Anders' giant explosion would be in the shape of a kitten?
Yeah. I know.
And
I
I
thought,
remember
I thought that was random. I was like, wait, what? Oh yeah, he just said this throwaway line that he liked cats. I was like, what? That came.
No, Anders was, I remember Anders in the other game,
Origins?
Awakening, Dragon Age Awakening. And he was funny in that game. I don't know what happened to him in Dragon Age 2.
He became stupid.
And he really did become dumb.
Yeah.
He was legitimately happy with the Grey Wardens, which I went out of my way to make happy for him, the little bastard.
Dragon Age 2, they screwed up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they kind of did.
I can see why people hate Dragon Age 2. I don't know. I thought it was an okay game, but personally, it had some weird problems.
Oh, I think Dragon Age 3, you're only allowed to create a human character, if I recall.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Again,
I don't know. I'm not getting Dragon Age 3.
I'm just going to sit and watch.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wait until you guys and then give it to me for free like you did last time. Save me some money.
We'll see. We'll
Try
see.
doing that with you guys from now on. I'll let you guys suffer through the brand new game, and then I'll just take it off.
Thanks, John. You're so kind. Wow.
Yeah. Let me finish GTA 5 first. Then I'll consider. It has an 8 GB install though, so it's like, what? Yeah.
Dang.
No, for both systems, the Xbox 360 and the what? Where did the minus 5,000? Oh, okay, sorry. No, yeah, for both PS3 and 360, they both have an 8 gigabyte install. Except Xbox is on 2 discs.
Falling behind Xbox.
Yeah.
Wait, Red Dead didn't came on 2 discs. So how come this one did?
Huh? Because Red Dead are able to compress everything.
Oh.
And this is GTA 5. GTA 5 has way more stuff than Red Dead.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah. I mean, GTA 5 is basically GTA 4 and Red Dead's love child, basically.
And Sasquatch.
No, there's no Sasquatch. There's aliens, though, which I was like, what? No, I was playing this one sequence where this character called Michael took some drugs, and suddenly aliens come down. I was like, what? A GTA game?
Why not?
Because they've never done shit like that before, but oh well, whatever. I mean, they're mostly like realistic in like their settings and everything.
It might be because of Saints Row.
No, Saints Row.
Keep pressuring.
No, the difference between GTA and Saints Row is that Saints Row is like the stupid frat boy party with a toilet on his head, while GTA seems like just more like grown up, like sarcastic, like old, like I don't know, late 30s person.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I think they're being pressured by Saints Row to do some silly stuff now.
No, it was just for a side mission. It wasn't part of the main mission anyway. So I was like, huh. The main missions for this one is all about bank heist. So you're like planning out where to rob this bank and like how to like get all the money and all that stuff. Yeah. I don't know. I think it's really fun too because you get to like pick up your crew and say like, okay, I want you and you to come on this day, so we can all go and like rob, let's say like Union Bank and try to get like 50 million out of the bank and all that stuff. So yeah, it's pretty fun. Yeah.
What's that game called? Payday?
Payday?
Payday? Yeah, Payday.
Payday.
It's not as detailed as Payday, from what I've heard about Payday, but from what I've played so far about GTA, it goes a little bit into it, but it doesn't go like way deep into it like what Payday does.
Yeah, Payday's got all sorts of little small functions. Like if you get killed or captured, your respawn time fluctuates depending on how many hostages you have inside the bank.
Yeah.
And if you keep letting people run away from you in the middle of the chaos, then your respawn timers go up and things like that.
Yeah.
Any good games on Steam? I need to save money, but any good games on Steam?
I haven't played Steam in ages. Yeah.
Still got Total War 1 too.
No, I wish that you could actually like gift the games you have away on Steam though.
You could share them.
You could share them, but you can't like give them away if you don't want them on your list anymore.
Like, do you want to like buy it as a gift? You mean, or do you want?
No, like you already bought it, you already played it, you're bored with it, you don't want it anymore. There's no way.
Yeah, that doesn't work, man.
Yeah,
that don't work, man.
Yeah.
There's no way
There's
to
no
either return it or sell it to someone or give it away to someone. In fact, I wouldn't mind gifting people my games.
I can't think of a way you can make money with that concept, so no, it's not going to happen.
Yeah, publishers will hate that.
What? It's your license. You could give away your license to someone else.
Publishers already hate you for like giving away a copy to a friend just for them to play on a console.
Oh, right. I forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
I mean, if you allow people to like give people, then like maybe like Chinese farmers will like buy like all these games. Yeah.
And then just
and basically like share with the whole village or something.
You get for everyone. Woo!
You don't need to pay a single sentence. So it's like, oh, huh.
Right.
Is there any news of Left 4 Dead 3?
No.
Okay.
There is a listing for it inside Valve's debug thing, but no one has actually seen like footage of it.
Of course, what do you expect? It's Valve.
I don't know. Valve doesn't do anything in threes. You should know that by now.
Come on, Half-Life, come back.
Is it still relevant anymore? I mean, I don't think people remember Half-Life 3 anymore, do they? Like, okay,
No.
Portal?
like the newer
Portal
gen,
3?
like the newer Portal. Chell left. Like, what else could she do?
I don't know. Die. I mean,
What?
they
Dying on the
sent her out into the middle of nowhere with absolutely nothing. She's gonna die.
Portals in the real
She'll meet
world,
up.
maybe?
She'll meet up with Gordon Freeman and Alex Vance and Dr. Kleiner and all those guys.
That's Half-Life
She
3.
doesn't
Woo!
talk.
No,
How
but
can you have a game
that's the
with
thing though.
protagonist?
Gordon Freeman and Chell doesn't talk, so like, what kind of like meeting?
Conversation would they be having?
Yeah.
I always
They
imagined
wouldn't.
it would be something like a
Would be no
cameo
conversation.
appearance. Like how Dr. Kleiner mentioned Aperture Laboratories in episode 2, so in episode 3 or Half-Life 3, I imagine it would be about Gordon Freeman as usual, but Shell would have like
Gordon Freeman.
a cameo appearance. You see a big open area full of portal walls and stuff, and see her like doing those like acrobatic moves, like using portals to like fly through the air and stuff, just to show it off. It's like, oh hey, how you doing, Shell? Okay, moving on.
Wait, didn't Gordon Freeman went to MIT?
Yes.
Yes.
So how the hell did he pass all his classes without talking?
He didn't.
He took it online.
He passed by virtue of having his beard.
He took his class online. Yeah, okay, I can buy that.
He never set.
Accelerated course.
Yeah, he never set foot on campus.
Which is why
Maybe he
was
lived
so
at home
social.
in like Nebraska or something. Disconnected.
He was out in the middle of nowhere. That lone house in the middle of the woods. That's him.
It explains why he's so socially awkward that he doesn't say a word to Alex.
Wait a minute. Actually, doesn't Portal take place like 200 years before Halo? Or not Halo,
Halo.
Half-Life?
No. It
It
says
would happen afterwards, not before.
After? Yeah, I thought that. I thought Portal happened before or after, like by a couple hundred years.
That wouldn't really make sense though,
Yeah, I remember somebody said
because what was it? Aperture Science and Black Mesa are in like competition, aren't
yeah,
they?
they're different companies.
They were.
that. Yeah, they were.
Yeah, one was like a corporation and one was a government, and they were competing with each other.
Wait, so
Yeah.
what was Aperture Science? Was it like a corporation
It
or
was a
something?
corporation.
They started
Yeah,
out making shower curtains, and then they started, going into other things.
Okay.
I know, it's
Yeah,
really silly.
And like the super fast slippery gel that makes you run faster was originally meant to help with dieting.
Mhm.
Interesting.
Okay, I wish GTA 5 had Just Cause 2's video thing. Because I just did the most amazing
Oh yeah.
360 backflip on my car down the highway, and I have no footage of it.
Oh yeah, that'd be
God
awesome.
damn it.
Actually, because of Just Cause 2 and like open world games like that, it should almost be like a prerequisite for any kind of GTA cutscenes for a Just Cause open world style game because you're going to be doing crazy stuff with physics, cars, whatever. You're going to want to be able to catch that.
Oh well.
Yeah, speaking about video recording, do you think that Sony's limitations on video recording to just 15 minutes, is that something that's a hindrance to the game, or should it be longer?
I think it should be
Well, if you
fine.
actually intend to record a big old Let's Play or something, then
Yeah.
you're probably going to end up being one of those people who invests in the technology to get the connect your HDMI cable to your computer, so you're playing on your computer screen and you're just recording your screen.
I thought you can do Let's Plays of the PS4.
You can't use the recorders you have now because currently all the HDMI recorders don't work on it unless you connect it to your computer and then have to record your computer screen instead.
What? No, I've seen some people bypass the HTTP thing on their PS3, and after they said that they're gonna use the same format on the PS4 when they get it.
Oh.
Yeah, it's it's basically annoying because they have to rip the image and the sound separately. They have a compiler to put both the sound and the visuals back again on the computer. Yeah, so it's annoying as fuck, but you can do it if you have to cache.
I don't know. Do you think it's a feature that people are asking for, though? Video recording?
Yeah,
I want it.
I want it. I wouldn't use all 15 minutes. I'd probably use 30 seconds or something, but I wouldn't mind video recording.
Yeah.
From what I've seen, only the very hardcore people want it. Well, the majority of people
people won't use it, but for people who actually have something to show, they'll show it. No, but I guess it's mostly gonna be hey, check out this glitch, we fall through the world, or hey, check out this, and developers forgot to program this side or something out there, you can jump through the walls and shit.
Yeah, it's so much fun to just play around with it too. We were how long did we spend in Just Cause 2 just doing crazy shit and recording the last 30 seconds?
Yeah.
I had 20 videos after one session of playing. All of me crashing and flipping cars and grappling shit. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it is a lot of fun. No, but the PS4 can. I'm not so sure if the PS4 can do streaming natively by itself or not, though.
What do you mean streaming natively?
They said that you can allow Twitch or Ustream, right? So I'm wondering, can you actually use? Do they actually have HTTP protection on it when you stream, or does it have to go through some proprietary Sony thing to stream onto Ustream or Twitch?
Probably.
Yeah, see, that's the thing which they aren't talking about yet. So it's So I know for lots of Let's Players, they're wait, what? How are we supposed to do this? I don't know. It's probably gonna be a PS3 thing, but But here's the thing, though. Companies hate Let's Players, though, because they're basically playing the game and
they're showing off the game before, without for other people who don't even play it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think for some games it can actually replace the game because, for example, The Last of Us, you don't really need to play the game in order to know the story if you just watch the Let's Play.
Yeah.
Heavy Rain.
Yeah.
No, Heavy Rain is good for Let's Plays. That's the thing, though. But I don't know. I've seen some people who when they Let's Play Just Cause 2, they just play through the main mission. They never try out any of the side quests and stuff. I was like, what?
No, I think that Let's Plays are okay, just as long as they don't try to monetize on it.
And then people monetize on it anyway.
Yeah, if you try to monetize Let's Plays, then that gets into a sticky situation.
No, yeah. I don't know. I heard some people defend themselves, though, saying, oh, yeah, it's you made the boundaries of how I can play my game, but I made my own gameplay. I did this card flip and all that stuff, so you can sue me.
But I think that, you're basically piggybacking off somebody else's work in order to profit off it.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's a good thing. I think that but if you're just sharing it, that should be fine. But if you're actually earning money off of that, then I think I actually have a problem with that.
I know. I see people do that all the damn time. So I was like, I know if I make something, it's
Who
gonna.
would spend money on a Let's Play anyway?
No, it's mostly on advertising though,
Yeah,
because
it's
mostly YouTube pre-roll ads.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, let's say that you have like 5,000 subscribers to your channel, and like you do a Let's Play, and let's say like 2,000 people like watch your Let's Play, right? With each ad you see, they get like what, 20 cents per click or something like that. So they're actually making money off that.
On that one page, you mean?
Huh?
On
On
that
each
one page?
on that one page on that view count. So let's say like GTA 5, you're doing a Let's Play of it, like part 1. Part 1 gets like 25,000 views. Then like part 2 gets like 16,000 views. Then after that, consistently, you should get like about 8 or 9,000 views because hey, it's GTA. It's a popular game. So with each view count, they get a percentage of that. Like let's say like out of the 9,000 people who viewed that part 26, like 7,000 of them actually are legitimate viewers and don't use ad blocker.
Okay.
So consistently like part 1, part 2, all the way up to like part like I don't know 160 or something. Like
The GTA 5 Part 1000.
yeah. Well, no, most people won't watch up to part 1,000 though, because they'll only watch like for the main story. If you start like dicking around at the like side missions, people will hate it usually. That's one thing which I noticed about Let's Plays. Like people are like, continue on with the story. Yeah, Let's Plays like, but I'm having so much fun with the side mission. Continue on with the story. Yeah.
Now, do you think
Ah.
Let's Players should actually profit off it though?
Off video games.
Yeah, off the video games they play.
Mm.
I
Okay.
think
Wait. What
I
did
think
you say?
I'd let them get money if they were doing like a proper review.
Yeah, the review is different though. Review is not showing the whole gameplay though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's kind of like commentary though, but it's like you're paying them for their own commentary basically. So it's like,
Well, if they're commenting throughout the whole game, then that might be different. But if there's just no commentary and just playing the game,
Okay, like basic walkthrough, no. Like I wouldn't. If they do a basic walkthrough, I don't think they should monetize it. But at the same time,
well, if they do some minor stuff like just going to occasional whoa or stuff like that, I don't think they should monetize off it. But if they're actually giving some in-depth analysis of the game, then I think
I don't know. Most Let's Players I see don't give in-depth analysis.
yeah, most Let's Players are like, hey, this is Jared. I'm gonna play GTA 5. Holy crap, the graphics look amazing. La la la.
Hey, look, there's a hooker over there. Let's run over her. Oh, look at her roll. Look at her roll down the hill. Oh, stuff like that. They are like, hey, yeah, they actually spent like years making this game because who the fuck want to listen to that? It's like, hey, I know this section. Well, I'm not on the development team, but I seen this screenshot. This screenshot came out in like 2008, and wow, they actually hinted at it back in 2008 and all that shit. People would be like, oh man, this is so boring. Why the fuck am I watching this? Go play the main story. It's like, oh, I want to fuck around. They go play the main story. No, I might explore. No, it's like, fuck you. I have to listen to my audience because I'm monetizing this shit. Yeah, I don't know. I think for a linear game, it gets it's easier for less players to play. But for like open world game, they mostly just play just for the main story.
Yeah.
I know JRPGs are like the bane for most Let's Players. Like, come on, think about it. You have to grind.
Like 40 hours long.
They're 40 hours long. You have to grind, and like if you're not level up, you actually have to grind on screen.
Fuck yeah.
And nobody wants to play that. So I've seen some people who are like, they're like, okay, I just play main story on day, and at night I just grind. So you guys can enjoy it. But people are like, this is stupid. It's like, why are they childhood friends, man? Oh my god, why is it so slow? Yeah, I've seen that happen before. Like with Tales of, was it Zilla? No, yeah, Zilla. They're like playing the story and doing the side quests at the same time. People are like, play the main story. And the Let's Player's like, I can't, I'm not level enough. And they're all like, ugh. And after view count drops because of that. The problem is that JRPGs are horrible for view counts to begin with, anyway. Except for Kingdom Hearts. For some strange reason, Kingdom Hearts 1.5 HD gets tons and tons of views. Yeah.
That's random.
Yeah. No, I think it's because, it's a popular game and, they played it when they were young, so they want to relive the nostalgia. And it's Final Mix version, too. So there's a little bit of differences. But yeah, I've seen that happen. But yeah, if you grab like an obscure game, like Pandora's Tower, people don't even watch it at all.
All right, I think we have enough for today. So why don't we get off the air?
Okay.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.